In the next chapter of this masterclass series on digitally enhanced payments, we're going to look at enabling the supply chain. My name is Brian Kaplan, editor of The Banker, and with me is Dean Henry, the Executive Vice President of Global Business Financing and Supplier Payments at American Express. So, Dean, we've been talking a lot about SMEs, small businesses, and one sort of thinks of them as, you know, just doing kind of small local businesses. But what are the advantages for small businesses in working with big companies and large corporations?
Yeah, what's interesting is American Express has a history of putting out some really great research reports, and we just published one in October interviewing small businesses. And what was really interesting is the attitude of small businesses towards where they're going to grow their business. We surveyed over 500 SMEs. 80% of them think that they're growing their business volumes with businesses over $1 billion, so really targeting that large and global segment of the economy. And then of the businesses that are trying to really target the large and global, half of them think that they're going to increase their revenues significantly, so a big opportunity. But what's interesting is the flip side of that, is that, you know, when we talk to large and globals, they frequently struggle with the SME.
Exactly. Well, I mean, and don't SMEs have problems with large corporates because, you know, they can be a bit bureaucratic, you have to follow their procedures, you don't get paid very quickly.
Exactly.
And what can we do about this?
Well, we've been exactly in that problem space for a long time, where we've provided solutions for buyers, large corporates, to pay some of their suppliers and manage that tail spend on the American Express network. It's been candidly a one-side value prop where we've provided a lot of value to the buyer and not the supplier. And what American Express has been really focusing on is trying to balance that equation out. So not only providing, you know, early payment on some invoices to suppliers and SME, but how do we really help them finance the transactions, look at them as a credit-worthy component to a transaction, and really help them grow with other working capital solutions to balance out the sort of good and the bad that comes with working with a large corporate, which is you get wonderful contracts that can be lucrative, but the way you get paid and the timing is often inconsistent.
Okay, and what about for small businesses for their own procurement? I mean, what sort of challenges do they face there?
You know, small businesses are buying from other small businesses, and one of the most important assets that American Express has that within our B2B payments business we're really looking to uncover and exploit is the fact that we're a network. We have millions of small businesses that transact with each other on our network, but we haven't always thought of it as a capability that we could unpack and expose to make businesses more capable of paying themselves. So in the United States, you might think of Venmo or some other digital wallets where it's very easy for a consumer to pay another consumer. American Express is in a unique position to leverage the profiles and the businesses we have on our network and make payments that simple.
Right, I see. So what you're saying really is with all these different connections that American Express has, you can start to create a lot of international connections without going anywhere outside of that.
Exactly. And, you know, back to some of our earlier themes about businesses are global, Amex is global. And so we can help you pay somebody who's a card member anywhere, but we can also help you pay somebody who's just a merchant or a supplier that's within our network that doesn't necessarily have a card. It's a capability suite that we bring to all small businesses, which is global payments anywhere. We're a network, but then we're also connected with other networks, banking and digital. And we can.
So we should end up here with like a fully digitized supply chain. Is that where we're going with?
Well, nothing is fully digitized, as you know.
Yeah.
We're all trying to get there, but we think we can help by being a network of networks, by enabling businesses to pay anybody anywhere. And utilize the information that we already have without asking them to fill out redundant information and help them comply with screening and other laws.
Thanks very much, Dean. And we'll come and talk about partnerships in a minute because I think that's key to what we're
exactly
focusing on.